Most cat owners have no idea that their cat can develop a deadly liver condition in as little as 48 hours just from not eating. Not days, not weeks, 48 hours. And by the time most people realize something is seriously wrong, the window to act has already started closing. Your cat is not being difficult. Your cat is not being a diva. And this is absolutely not just a phase. When a cat stops eating, their body is talking to you. The problem is most people do not speak that language, yet. Here is something that most cat owners get completely wrong. They assume their cat is just picky.
They switch the food.
They try a different flavor. They wait it out. And sometimes that works. But sometimes, and this is the part nobody talks about, waiting is the most dangerous thing you can do. Today, that changes. I am going to walk you through 7 warning signs that vets say are the most important things to watch for when your cat stops eating. These signs will tell you exactly how serious the situation is. They will tell you when to watch and wait. And they will tell you when to drop everything and get to a vet immediately. Some of these signs are so easy to miss that even people who have owned cats for years walk right past them every single day. And sign number 4 is the one that surprises almost everyone. Even the most experienced cat owners admit they never saw it coming. So stay with me through all 7. Because what you learn in the next 12 minutes could genuinely save your cat's life. So let us get into the 7 warning signs that tell you exactly how serious your situation really is. The first sign is lethargy. And I want to be very specific here because this one gets misread all the time. Cats sleep a lot. We all know that. The average cat sleeps between 12 and 16 hours a day. So it is really easy to look at a sleeping cat and think everything is fine. But there is a very big difference between a cat that is resting and a cat that is lethargic. A resting cat will still respond to you.
They will look up when you walk in.
They will react to sounds. They will get up for food or water or their favorite toy. A lethargic cat does none of that. They are unusually still. They seem disconnected. They do not react the way they normally would. It is like the lights are on, but nobody is home. When you combine that kind of stillness with a cat that is not eating, that is your body telling you to pay attention right now. Do not brush it off as your cat having a lazy day. Lethargy plus food refusal together is always worth taking seriously. The second sign is a change in how much your cat is drinking. And this one works in both directions. If your cat is suddenly drinking a lot more water than usual, that can point towards serious conditions like diabetes or kidney disease. Both of these conditions affect appetite, and both of them show up through increased thirst first. But if your cat is drinking less water alongside not eating, that is equally dangerous. Because now their body is becoming dehydrated on top of everything else. And dehydration in cats moves fast. Here's a simple test you can do at home right now. Gently pinch the skin at the back of your cat's neck and then let it go. In a healthy and hydrated cat, that skin snaps back immediately. If it goes back slowly or stays tented for a moment, your cat is showing signs of dehydration and needs fluids as soon as possible. The third sign is vomiting or drooling happening at the same time as the food refusal. Now, cats do vomit occasionally. A hairball here and there is completely normal. But vomiting that happens alongside not eating is a completely different situation. That combination tells you their digestive system is in distress. Something is irritating it or blocking it or shutting it down. And drooling is something I really want you to pay attention to. Unlike dogs, cats do not drool. So if your cat is drooling excessively, that is almost always a sign that something physical is going on. It could be nausea. It could be a dental problem. It could be that they swallowed something they should not have. Whatever the cause, excessive drooling in a cat is never normal, and it should never be ignored. This is the sign I told you about in the intro, and I want you to really hear this one because it is the sign that breaks most cat owners' hearts when they finally understand it. When cats feel sick, they hide. Not because they are being antisocial, not because they are in a mood. They hide because every instinct in their body is telling them to protect themselves. In the wild, a sick animal gets targeted by predators, so hiding is survival. It is deeply wired into who they are. What this means for you is incredibly important. If your cat has stopped eating and is also spending unusual amounts of time hiding under the bed, behind furniture, or in dark corners they never normally go to, They are not just being weird. They are telling you they do not feel well and they are scared. I know this is hard to hear, because the next thought most people have is this: has my cat been suffering and I just did not know? And the honest answer is that it is possible, but here is what I need you to hold on to. You know now. You are watching this now. And that means you can act now. That is what matters. The fifth sign is one you can actually see with your own eyes. And if you see it, I need you to stop everything and go to a vet immediately. Look at the whites of your cat's eyes. Look at their gums. If you notice a yellow tint anywhere, that is jaundice. And jaundice means the liver is already in serious trouble. Here is what is happening inside their body. When a cat does not eat, the body starts pulling fat reserves for energy. That fat gets sent to the liver to be processed. But the cat liver is not designed to handle that kind of overload. It starts to fail. And when it starts to fail, that yellow color shows up on the body. This is hepatic lipidosis. It is the condition I mentioned at the very start of this video, and it is life-threatening. But it is also very treatable when it is caught early enough. Do not wait to see if the yellow goes away. Do not Google it for 3 days. If you see yellow, you go. Today. Because catching this early is not just better for your cat. It is also significantly less expensive than treating it in the later stages. The sixth sign is sudden weight loss. And in cats, weight loss can happen shockingly fast. Because cats are small animals, even a few days without proper nutrition can cause visible changes in their body. You might notice their spine feels more prominent when you stroke them. Their ribs might feel easier to feel than they used to. Their hips might feel bonier. Here's a quick check you can do right now. Run your hand gently along your cat's spine. You should be able to feel the vertebrae, but they should not be sticking out sharply. Then feel along their ribs. You should feel them with light pressure, but they should not feel like they are right under the surface with nothing covering them. If either of those things feel different than they did a few weeks ago, your cat has lost weight. And weight loss combined with not eating is a clear signal that their body is not getting what it needs to function. The seventh sign is the one you can test right now before this video is even finished. Go and grab your cat's absolute favorite treat, the one they normally come running for, the one that makes them appear out of nowhere no matter where they are in the house. Offer it to them and watch what happens. A cat that turns away from their favorite treat is not being picky. Something is physically wrong. A cat's appetite for something they love does not just disappear without a reason. If they are not interested in that treat, their body is suppressing their appetite. And that suppression is always caused by something. This is actually the clearest at-home test you have available to you right now. And if your cat fails it, meaning they show zero interest, that tells you more than any amount of waiting and watching ever could. Now you have all 7 signs. And in the next section, I am going to give you a simple framework so you know exactly what to do with what you just learned. Now that you know the 7 signs, I want to address the question that is probably sitting heaviest on your chest right now. Do I need to go to the vet right now or can I wait? This is the hardest decision for any cat owner. Because on one side, you have the fear of overreacting. And on the other side, you have the fear of waiting too long. Both fears are completely valid. And I want to make this decision as simple and as clear as possible for you. Think of it in 3 levels. Level 1 is watch and monitor. If your cat has only missed 1 meal, has been off food for under 12 hours, and is showing none of the 7 signs we just covered, then watch them closely. Check on them every couple of hours. Note any changes. But you do not need to rush out the door just yet. Level 2 is call your vet today. If your cat has been off food for 12 to 24 hours, or if they are showing 2 or more of the signs from this video, pick up the phone. You do not need to go in necessarily, but you need to talk to a professional today. Describe what you are seeing. Let them help you decide the next step. That phone call costs you nothing and it could save your cat's life. Level 3 is go right now. If your cat has not eaten in 48 hours or more, go. If you notice the yellow tint in their eyes or gums from sign 5, go. If your cat is completely unresponsive, hiding in a way that feels alarming or seems to be in visible pain or distress, go. Do not wait for morning. Do not wait for the weekend to be over. Go right now, and I want to speak directly to something that holds a lot of people back from making that call or walking through that vet door. The cost. I understand that vet bills are real and they are stressful, But here is the truth. A phone call to describe your cat's symptoms costs nothing, and catching a problem early almost always costs significantly less than treating it after it has progressed. The longer you wait, the more complicated and expensive the situation becomes. So that call is always worth making. And one more thing, no vet will ever judge you for calling about a cat that stopped eating. No vet will make you feel silly or dramatic for being concerned. These are the calls they want you to make. Because the owners who call early are the ones whose cats have the best outcomes. Whether you are waiting to see if things improve or you have already booked that vet appointment, there are some simple things you can do right now that will genuinely help your cat and help your vet help your cat faster. The first thing is to note the time. Think back to the last time you actually saw your cat eat. Not just walk past the bowl. Actually eat. Write it down, because when you get to that vet visit, that information matters more than you might think. It helps the vet understand exactly how long this has been going on and how urgently they need to act. The second thing is to think about what changed recently. Cats are deeply sensitive creatures. A new food brand, a new person in the house, a new pet, a loud event like a fireworks night or a house move. Even rearranging the furniture can throw some cats off. Run through the last week or two in your mind and ask yourself honestly if anything shifted. That information could point directly to the cause. The third thing is to do the home checks we talked about in this video. The skin pinch test for dehydration, the spine and rib check for weight loss, the favorite treat test. Do all three and write down what you observed. Again, this gives your vet a clearer picture before they even examine your cat. The fourth thing is to keep your cat calm and comfortable. Put them in a quiet room away from noise and stress. Make sure fresh water is available even if they are not drinking. Keep the environment warm and peaceful. Do not force them to interact if they want to be alone. Just make sure you can see them and check on them regularly. And the fifth thing is something I really need you to hear. Do not try to force feed your cat. I know it feels like the right thing to do. You want them to eat. You want to fix it. But forcing food into a nauseous or unwell cat can make things significantly worse. It can cause them to associate eating with something negative and make the problem even harder to solve. Leave the feeding to the vet. Your job right now is to keep them safe, calm, and monitored. You watch this video because you love your cat. That already makes you the owner your cat needs. If you see any of them, act. Do not wait. Share this video with every cat owner you know. And go check on your cat right now.